what are the differences between the 4 Tibetan Buddhist schools? 4 Tibetan Buddhist schools, what we call Nyingma, Kagyu, Saja, Gelug. 4. Nyingma means the earliest, the early teaching. It's come from India. And the Kajupa, and second is Kajupa. Kajupa is start from Marpalozawa, and then Sajapa, and then Gelugpa. In general, these 4 Tibetan Buddhist schools, the differences between these 4 Tibetan Buddhist schools is emphasis in the words. The meaning is same, slightly different emphasizes. Okay, now Nyingmapa. Nyingmapa is the earliest Tibetan lineage, Tibetan school, Buddhist school. And this is start from what we call Kenlop Chesom. Kempo means the abbot, Kempo Bodhisattva, and Lopen means the master, which is Pema Sambhava, and Choyal means king, King Trisung Tesen. 3. And from that, all the teachings follow to that particular that lineage, what we call Nyingmapa. And the main emphasis of Nyingmapa is practice. And when you practice, what we call view, meditation, and action. 3 things: view, meditation, and action. And Nyingmapa more focus to the view. It's almost like introducing meditation through view. From view, then you can learn meditation. And that view is, there's two styles of view. One is like study school, like study style, and second is the practice style. And this view in Nyingmapa school, they emphasize more about practice style. In Nyingmapa, they have 9 yanas, what they call 9 yanas. Nyendu, Rangjal, Changsem, Tiya, Ubayoga, Maha, and Adi. This is too much, yeah. Don't worry too much about the words. But in general, they have 9 yana. It's 9, yeah, 9, yeah. Maybe I will repeat again. Nyendu, Rangjal, Changsem, Tiya, Upa, Yoga, Maha, Anu, Adi. The best is Adi. Okay. And yeah, that's a little bit about. And the second is, there's a little bit about Nyingma. And the second is Kajupa. Kajupa began with the Marpa Lozawa. Marpa means the name of the person. Lozawa means translator. Great translator, Marpa Lozawa. And he's Tibetan. And he went to India, and he saw a lot of great Indian masters, and special two, Naropa and Metripa. And the Naropa's root teacher is Delopa. And Delopa is really, really great enlightened master and learned also, scholar and the realized master. And Teloba has many teachers. Mainly 4 lineage of the Vajrayana from India, from south, east, north and west. And all these teachings come to Teloba. And what we call Kagyupa. Ka means teaching, speech or teaching. And Gyupa means lineage. That's why first all this Vajrayana teaching in the India comes together, come to the Teloba. All this great master, all the teachings give to Teloba, the teaching. Ka means the teaching, give Teloba. And Gyu means Teloba gave this, all this teaching to Naropa. They become lineage, Kagyupa. So meaning of Kagyupa is like all the teaching of the special Vajrayana come to Teloba, and then comes lineage one by one to Naropa. And Naropa all this teaching give to Marpa Loza. And Marpa Loza come to Tibet and give his teaching to he has main 4 disciples. And all the practice teaching give to Milarepa. And all the study teaching give to Ngokton and the other 3 teachers, other 3 students also. And Milarepa, student of Milarepa is Gamboba, and student of Gamboba, like there's 4 men students, and these 4 men student comes 4 men Kagyu lineage, and one of the student of Gamboba called Pamatoba, and he has 8 disciples, great disciples. And from that there's minor, what we call Chung, Cheshi Chungji, minor 8 lineage of the Kagyupa. Okay, what is the main practice of the Kagyupa? The emphasis is a little bit different than Nyingmapa. Nyingmapa, the main focus is the view, but Kagyupa main focus is the meditation. That's why first practice meditation, and through experience, you practice, then you see what experience, what realizations, what recognition, slowly, and through meditation introduce view. The view here again, not the what do you call the view of study style. The view here is the practice style. The main view meaning here is to see your true nature, what we call Buddha nature. Yeah. And then main focus of the Kagyupa is meditate, retreat, like Milarepa, just run into the retreat and go to practice. So mainly practice lineage. And now third, Sajjapa. Sajjapa is meaning of Sajja means Sa means the land. Ja means little bit fair or white. And this is actually the place for the monastery, monastery. The first monastery is located in Sajja area. That this Sajja means name of the land, environment, Sajja. And there's a lot of great masters like Dongun Paba, Gunga, Jalsen, and then there's a lot of many great Sajjapa. Komana, they are 5. Dongun Chojal Paba, and many of them, Sajja Pandita, and these Sajapa is the one time, during this time in the Tibet, sometime the Vajrayana practice little bit become, some they practice Vajrayana, but they don't understand the deep meaning of Vajrayana, and there's a little bit become, how to say, watered down. Watered down. It become like watered down, lose meaning, and then some people they say, oh, I am Vajrayana practice. I can do whatever I want, drink too much, and no meditation, no realization. And then Sajin Kunga Nyingbo and many the followers, masters, they thought, oh, maybe this is not really good. And he went to India and see Birwaba and a lot of great Indian masters, and come to Tibet and really start the authentic Vajrayana practice in Tibet. And this is why the main view of Sajjapa is what we call developmental practice and completing state of practice. There's two things in Vajrayana practice. That's why Sajjapa really emphasize about, in Tibet, what we call Kirim and Dzogrim. Kirim means developmental state of practice. Dzogrim means completing state of practice. Let's really emphasize this, and let's really follow to the discipline and the mantras, deities, mandalas, and then practice the inner, like more emphasize about prana, bindu, nadi, and also the view, meditation, and mainly with the what we call Jerem and Dzogrim. Union of Jerem and Dzogrim. Union of developmental practice and accomplishing state of practice together. Okay. And last one, Gelugpa. And Gelugpa is started by Tsongkhapa, great master Tsongkhapa, which is very, very great scholar and great realized master also. And Tsongkhapa never been to India, but and he special emphasize about study and Vinaya. Tsongkhapa is his name, and Gelugpa means the first monastery of the Tsongkhapa is place called Gaden. He kept name is Gaden, and then related name is Gelugpa. Means the the lineage of the Gadenpa. And then later a little bit translate as Gelugpa. It's just play of the words. And Tsongkhapa especially see that during his time in Tibet, there's a little bit lacking of study and Vinaya a little bit, Some people, not all of course, still there's Nyingmapa authentic lineage still stay there, remains, and authentic lineage of Kagyupa and Sajjapa, they all still there, but some, Tibetans are really, not study well, and then, and then Tsongkhapa special emphasis about study, and study about Buddhist philosophy, logics, and then practice. Practice of Vajrayana also, Jerem and Dzogrim, accomplishing state of practice and developmental state of practice also emphasize, and special emphasis about Vinaya. And this is why the emphasis of the Gelugpa is study and view. This view is more study study style, not the meditation style, study style, then eventually practice meditate. And these four are the main lineage in the Tibetan. Four lineage. And there's many some sub-lineage also, which is not belong to this four lineage. Also in Tibetan exists still now. Okay.